Hello dear students, welcome to the final session of carbonyl compounds. In this session, we will discuss named reactions of carbonyl compounds. The first reaction is Claisen condensation reaction. As you can see, two molecules of ester undergo self-condensation to give beta keto ester in the presence of strong base sodium methoxide followed by acidification. For example, two molecules of ethyl acetate, this is one molecule and this is another molecule, undergo self-condensation to give a compound that is known as ethyl acetoacetate, which is beta keto ester. Why it is known as beta keto ester? Because this is ester group, this is alpha carbon atom, this is beta carbon atom. The beta carbon atom has keto group. That's why this is known as beta keto ester. Next we'll move on to the mechanism of Claisen condensation reaction. The mechanism involves three steps: deprotonation, that is removal of proton, and second step is nucleophilic addition reaction of carbon ion, and third step is elimination of alkoxide ion. In the first step, the base ethoxide ion removes the alpha hydrogen atom of ethyl acetate. This is the ethyl acetate. One of the proton is removed by alkoxide ion to give carbon ion, that is carbon atom having negative charge. This carbon ion attacks the another molecule of ethyl acetate at the carbonyl carbon atom, and the pi electrons moves to the oxygen atom to give this compound. This is alkoxide ion. This alkoxide ion in the third step, elimination of ethoxide ion, takes place to give beta keto ester. The pi electrons of this negative charge moves between carbon and oxygen, and simultaneously the bond between carbon and this oxygen breaks and ethoxide ion removed from the molecule. This results in the formation of beta keto ester. Next, we'll move on to another reaction, that is Knoevenagel condensation reaction. An aldehyde or ketone condenses with active methylene compound in the presence of secondary amine to give alpha beta unsaturated compound. This compound is known as active methylene compound because these hydrogen atoms are highly acidic in nature. This hydrogen atom can be removed by a base. The functional group C double bond O CH2 C double bond O. This functional group is known as active methylene group. These methylene hydrogen atoms can be easily removed with the base. That's why this compound is known as active methylene compound. This active methylene compound condenses with the aldehyde or ketone to give alpha beta unsaturated compound. This is alpha carbon atom and this is beta carbon atom. There is a double bond. That's why this is unsaturation, alpha beta unsaturated compound. For example, benzaldehyde undergoes condensation with active methylene compound. This is the melanoic ester in the presence of piperidine, a catalyst, to give this type of alpha beta unsaturated compound. Now we will move on to mechanism of Knoevenagel condensation. In the first step, the piperidine, this is the piperidine and this is the melanoic ester. The piperidine removes the proton of this melanoic ester. This is the active methylene hydrogen atom to give this type of carbon ion, the carbon atom having negative charge, and pyperidinium ion. In the next step, this carbon ion attacks the benzaldehyde carbonyl carbon atom and pi electrons moves to oxygen atom to give this alkoxide ion. In the next step, pyperidinium ion comes, donates proton to this alkoxide ion to form alcohol group and piperidine. In the next step, this alcohol undergoes a dehydration to form alpha beta unsaturated compound. The dehydration takes place by the combination of this OH and this hydrogen atom to form water molecule, and the formation of carbon-carbon double bond. This is the carbon-carbon double bond. It is a formation of unsaturation. This is the mechanism of Knoevenagel condensation reaction. That's all for this session. References. Thank you for watching.